Hey food waste warriors, thanks for joining us for another episode. Today we are going to make stalk and stem pesto. If you haven't signed up to our food waste program, click on the link and follow the instructions. We'll send you a few tips on how to reduce your food waste at home. So today we're going to need a few things. You're going to need a food processor or a blender. You need some apple cider vinegar or lemon juice, some spices. We're going to need some salt, pepper, and chili. I like a kick. You might not want to put it in. And then we've got some leftover scrap vegetables that we would normally throw away. So I've got some kale stalks, I've got some parsley stalks, I've got the stem of a broccoli, and I've also got the tops from my spring onions. You can use any kind of stalk or stem that you have left over from your cooking. So to start with, I'm going to just remove the outside skin from my broccoli stalk and then chop it up into quite small pieces. This is the same with all of the vegetables. You want them to be quite small when they go into the food processor. So just roughly chop them up. With these skins, we can either pop them in our home compost bin or into a green waste municipal bin. Remember not to put them in your red bin. So we're just going to chop everything up nice and chunky, but so they're all a similar size. Same with our kale stems as well. And what you want to end up with is roughly 2 cups of your scrap. And then what we're going to do is pop all the ingredients into our blender or our food processor. So in they go. If you want to add a little bit more bulk, you could add the leaves of your kale as well. You could also add the top of your broccoli too. And then to that, I'm going to add all my spices, pop all of those in there, as well as my lemon juice or your apple cider vinegar. And then I'm going to top that off with about half a cup of olive oil. So for every 2 cups of vegetables, you want half a cup of olive oil. Pop that on your food processor and let it blitz around. And what you're left with is a beautiful pesto. To store this in the fridge, you can pop it in a jar or an airtight container and then just pop a little layer of olive oil on the top so that the olive oil covers the space between the air and the pesto. And that's it. It's that easy. Happy making!